Hey y'all, I just finished facilitating the group that I've been inviting you all to. The link is below. That we're doing every Wednesday, 9 to 11 Eastern Time, to which you're invited. It's a drop in group, but we worked a lot on settling our nervous systems during this time. Actually, when this all happened, I was in India and they had just closed the borders, and we were supposed to fly home and didn't know if we were going to be able to get back into the States. Were we going to get quarantined? Were we going to get stuck? We just didn't know. And my nervous system was really amped up. And I called a dear friend, Renee, who gave me this practice that Peter Levine uses in his work with somatic experiencing. And what somatic experiencing is, I'm not going to go into a lot of that, but it's really, Peter Levine works a lot with trauma and how it houses itself in the body. And right now, what we have to recognize that is that we're in a global collective, for some of us, a real state of trauma. And I don't know if you've read the book by Bessel Van der Kolk. I highly recommend it. But it's called The Body Keeps Score. And what's happening is all of these thoughts and all of what's happening to you, your loved ones, your community, and the globe, it gets registered in your body. And so one of the things he says in the book is when you have a persistent sense of heartbreak and gut wrench, the physical sensations become intolerable, and we will do anything to make those feelings disappear. We might get hyper addicted to books. We might just start to, want to call, get very anxious, want to talk, want to reach out, want to do, want to help, whatever, based on your Enneagram style. We tend to have different go-tos. We might kind of numb. Some nines are telling me, I kind of feel this deadened energy and it's sitting on top of a lot of anxiety. For the twos, it's like, I kind of like pull out to I've got to help everybody. I've got to make everybody okay. This kind of avoidance of any kind of negative emotions. Everyone has some version of managing this, and I will be talking more about that. But for now, I wanted to teach you this practice so that you have a resource that will settle your system down. And it's called a Jin Shin Jyutsu, and forgive me if I'm saying it wrong. But what it's doing is it's working with the life energy flows that get blocked in our bodies. And it's similar to acupuncture meridians in Chinese medicine, and all of these pathways are very specific, and they kind of act like circuit breakers, and they lock in our body. When the flow of energy, the path, it's too much, we can have a feeling of too muchness, too littleness, a stagnancy, and the Jin Shin practice opens this for you. And it's a real simple and non-invasive form of acupuncture. So the way to do it is you begin by placing your left hand on the chest and the right hand on your forehead. And then focus on your breathing. And it's really important to notice the sensations in your body. Like, I'm a head type and I can feel myself wanting to teach you. But the practice for me is to come home to my body and feel the sensations in my body. And just when you start to notice sensations, place your right hand on the belly while keeping your left hand on the chest, and breathe. As a way of touching points, settling your system. Breathe. And now, when you feel your system start to settle, but not any sooner, go ahead and place your right hand under your left armpit. We went kind of around the area of your heart. Keep the left arm relaxed, all right? And then when you're ready, when you can feel kind of your shoulders relax, go ahead and breathe. And when you can start to feel the shoulders begin to relax themselves, when you're ready, place your left hand on the right upper arm while keeping the right right where it is, just below the armpit, and breathe. And see if you can drop inside yourself. Notice, is my attention outward or is it inside of myself right now? Allowing yourself to breathe. And you can keep each hand positioned for 2 minutes, 10 minutes. It really helped me when Renee talked me through it. And you might feel a slight shift in your mood, emotions, physical sensations, and simply notice the difference. And allow yourself to be receptive to these changes. And if you want to do it again, go through another round. And once again, join us if you'd like next week. These are some of the things we're doing. We're also sharing resourcing with people, because you can't talk yourself out of this through the mind. It's helpful until it's not. The research is helpful until it's not. Same with the doing. You heart types, the doing center. It's helpful to do until it's not. And for you body types, a lot of times it feels like the feelings are going to overwhelm you, and this may settle your system down. All right, so once again, you're invited to our group next Wednesday morning from 9 to 11 Eastern Time, and we are recording the sessions. So if you can't, we can send you just to register and say, I can't come, but we can send you the recordings. Okay, take good care of yourself.